Good morning. Good morning. Let's see, just to make sure we have everything is on this morning. Today is July 3rd, guys. July 3rd and day before 4th of July. Okay. Which means I know most of you don't have to work tomorrow, right? Okay. Is it more for the day off than, yeah. I don't know how many people actually celebrate the 4th of July, but I do celebrate 4th of July by not working tomorrow. Okay. Joe, oh goodness, Joe is working tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. The Minnesota picker. Yeah, how many people are working tomorrow? Let me know how many people are working tomorrow. Yeah. Hold on. So today's video, we're gonna talk about how's the MC5. Okay. You know, if you're making coffee to pour over, how's the MC5, right? So this is 71 millimeter conical burrs from Caftech. This is made for espresso. Okay, this is an espresso grinder, but it's bring out a lot of clarity as well. So I think I've done it many times in before, but we're gonna do it again. By the way, look like I think I got this one sold. Okay, look like pretty much this grinder is sold. Friends from New York. Okay, and then pretty much almost sold. I'm waiting for the payments right now. All right, I'm waiting for the payments. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Whoever buying this, you know who you are. This is, you know, I mean, it comes with the original box. Whatever inside, I did not touch it. Okay, that's pretty much brand new because I had plenty of other stuff, so everything is already in there. Okay. Anyway, so this is 71 millimeter conical. Let's brew some coffee. Pour over with it, and then I happen to have brand new coffee as well. Okay. Okay. And then hold on a second. We have a hold on. Is it 80s kid? Is that you, bud? Let me know if that is you. Okay. If that is you, let me know. Different name. That's for sure. Different name on the name versus your YouTube handles are different. So hold on a second. You know, let me see. I just got my. Good. Fantastic. Good. Excellent. Okay. So yeah, you are getting this, buddy. Okay. You are getting this, and then let's brew pour over with this coffee here. Okay. I got a brand new coffee from Good Brothers Coffee this morning. Actually, yesterday as well. We're gonna do the. Yeah, let's see what they sent me. What Brent sent me. Okay. What Brent sent me for the new coffee drop from Good Brothers. By the way, I do have a coupon code from Good Brothers. Okay. So make sure to take advantage of that as well. Yeah. 15% discount, by the way. Okay. So it should be excellent. All right. Oh, wow. Check this out, guys. Man. He been really stepping up. Okay, I have to say. I mean, I know Brewing for a long time. Good Brothers Coffee. You know, he does really a fantastic job on medium to dark roast coffee over the years. I love his liquid amber. Dark roast coffee, fantastic. But last couple of months, okay, he dropped so many great coffee. I mean, look at this here. This is a pink bourbon from Colombia. I'm really enjoying the bourbons lately. They're amazing. Okay, June 11th. So this is about what 2.5 weeks old. Okay, this is Nancy Mendoza and Peru. Okay. Honeysuckle, jasmine flower, and pineapple. That sounds amazing. This one, Colombia Pink Bourbon, is stone fruits, honeysuckle, and tropical and savory. Man. So, okay, so so today is what, July 3rd, right? I mean, I like coffee like this. I like to rest at least a month or so. But you know what? Let's try anyway, okay? Let's try the pink bourbon, okay? I mean, I love the bourbon, so I mean, this is gonna be great. I cannot wait. All right, I cannot wait to try this coffee here. I know this is you gotta rest it. Okay, I like to rest at least a month, but hey, why not? Okay, why not? Comes to grinder again. Comes to grind size. I know. Okay, so Ozzy, you're watching right now. So right now I'm set up for espresso right now. I mean, this is way too fine. So I'm just gonna full turn here. Okay, I'm just gonna full turn here. Okay, so now I'm kind of like playing just a guesstimate. Okay, I'm using the Oria V3. So this is the original Oria, and I do have a link on my Amazon. They have a fake Oria. I have a fake Oria link, by the way, from Amazon. They're identical as this one. I mean, I'm telling you, man, people in hold on a second here. People in Amazon, they copy everything. Okay, so they have a one-to-one copy for $11. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, $11. So, okay, so let's give it a try here. So this is the brand. I mean, again, it's still too fresh. Okay, but yeah, but I'm gonna try anyway. Okay, let's try. Usually, pour over, I like to do a 15-gram dose. Okay. Hold on. I like to do a 15-gram dose here. I mean, this smells fantastic. It's nothing like fresh roast coffee, and that you waited for a while. Okay, at least a month or so. Yeah. I mean, immersion brew, it makes sense. Okay, for coffee like this, it's too fresh, but you know what? But I do like the pour over. Okay, but I'm gonna do the longer blooming. Okay, just make sure degas everything. Water temperature on this one, I set at 90. Let's set at 92 Celsius. Yeah. Good. They got big July. Okay, July Amazon sales happening in about a couple of weeks, right? The next week or so. So I think a big Amazon like Prime Day sale. So I mean, I'm gonna make a video on that as well. Man, it smells great. Okay. I'm just gonna use WDT tools here. Okay. 1 to 16 ratio right now. I got about 15 gram going in. You say 235 gram. I'm gonna add the water to it. But something like this, I usually do 15 gram and I add about 250 grams of water. Okay, very simple. Okay, that's for sure. I'm gonna start with the blooming. Okay, maybe like comes to recipe wise, like start with like 45 grams. Okay, of water. And I'm gonna use my WDT. Okay, I'm just gonna bloom it for a while. Okay, just make sure everything is nice and settled. Okay. The reason why I'm not putting back my kettle to the station, because I want this water to cool down. Okay, initially you need a lot of heat to extract, right? But after that you don't need much. Okay, that's why I want to kind of like cool it down at the same time as the inside the coffee grinds as well. I'm gonna wait about 40 seconds, and then I'm gonna do the second pull. Just nice and gentle, guys. Go up about 100 grams or so total. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Prime Day. Yeah, you know what, Jin, you're right, because every year the Prime Day has been mediocre. Okay, that's for sure. Hopefully we're gonna have some good stuff, but you know, anything coffee related, I'm gonna definitely give you guys heads up for that, sure. Lewis asks, I don't know. Okay, the money I'm getting from selling grinders and selling machines, top of my list so far is my Decent. Okay, Lewis, you are right. I'm looking at Decent right now. Okay, because we figure I have pretty much most grinders I need. Okay, so I have a barber machines here, so we have an entry-level machine, and also we're gonna go all the way up to decent, and in between, right? In between, I have a lot of in between machine as well. So, yeah, which means I can talk to you about all different types of machine, unless there's a really interesting coffee gear that we got to have. But I'm just gonna another pull here. I'm just gonna go all the way up to 250. Okay. There we go. And I'm gonna do the gentle swerve. Okay. After this, I like the cover. Run on the top there. Just like that. Because I want to keep that heat inside. Okay. I mean I need to wait about a few more minutes right now. So yeah. Yep. So I want to just keep it. Okay. Keep that heat inside. Meantime, let's see here. We have a decent. No, Bengals are like $6,500. So definitely not Bengals. Okay. That's way too much money. Okay. I have to set a lot of stuff for that. So I mean, just a regular. I'm thinking about decent Pro. If not, I'd love to get an XL though. I'd love to get an XL, but we'll see how it goes. I know some of my friends got a really great deal on XL and Pro model, so I will see. Okay. Arizona is definitely not a coffee town, so getting a decent from Arizona is going to be tough, but some other states, right? Maybe like I know Oregon and Seattle area, you can find some really good stuff over there. I know Texas does too. So okay, we are almost done. Okay. All right. The BYB say Bengal release on August 1st. Yeah. Again, too much money. Okay, so what difference? Just the no, definitely not. Because more power, right? The XL has more power than Pro, and the size difference as well. But but overall, Bengal. I mean, let's see here. The Bengal gas, I believe is about how much water flow through to it. So Bengal really improved quite a bit. Okay. 4 minutes and 30 seconds right now. So I definitely need to my grind size even coarser. Okay, next time. All right. So which means I'm gonna definitely do 4 turn. That's for sure, right? 4 turn next time. But this grinder is so clean. Even though this is gonna be about 5-minute brew, still gonna be, yeah, you're gonna get a pretty good result with it. Okay. Okay, look at this. Okay, as you can see, very muddy inside as well. Okay, very muddy, and the grinder is a very fine. Okay, very fine grind size there. Okay, smells fantastic. All right. So let's give it a try. Okay. Man, I smell jasmine too. Very tea-like. Yeah, very tea-like as well. I mean, I do like this glass too. Yeah. Okay. Here you go. Cheers, guys. Okay. Happy Wednesday, by the way. Today's Wednesday or Thursday? Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday. Happy Thursday. Here you go. Wow. Man, I mean, I can taste a lot of tea-like as well. Definitely needs to be rested a couple more weeks. But stone fruits, okay, like peach. Remind me of geisha too. I mean, this coffee. Very geisha-like. Yeah. I mean, this thing is amazing. It's savory, right? tropical and savory doesn't go together, but the savory is more like the aftertaste. Okay. Yeah, very savory. It's delicious. Okay. Man, goodness, it's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Very clean. Okay. That was like 5 minute brew. Okay. 5 minute brew. You think it's gonna be like over extracted? It's not. Okay. If I'm gonna brew one more time here, with even coarser setting, because I prefer 2.5 minutes. Okay, that's for sure. But yeah, but this one is a 5. I mean, too long, but still tastes very bring out a lot more savory than on the tropical fruit. Okay. So if I'm gonna go coarse, and you're gonna get a lot more stone fruits tasting note for sure. Okay, that's for sure. Having said that, maybe so I was here there. I wonder, maybe you know what? Hold on a second. Yeah. Just for fun, okay? Just for fun, I'm gonna try with the EK43. All right, same coffee with the EK43 and see, yeah, see how it's gonna work out, okay? Because the EK43, I calibrate just for the, just for the filter coffee only. So this one, even though this one does really good espresso, but I want this one for the filter only. Okay. So let's give it a try. Let's give it a try there. Just for fun. Hold on. But meantime, hold on a second. Bruce joining us as well. For this one, it's stepless grinder. Yeah, it comes to, yeah, you can only buy Capitec. This one has a shuriken burrs. So MC5 and MC6, the latest one comes to the shuriken burrs. And I don't know about MC7 though. So MC6 just came out. So this one's still gonna be, shuriken burr is great. Okay, 71 millimeter. Bring out a lot of clarity as well, very juicy. Comes to espresso, they're fantastic. But comes to minimum, gosh, you can go really, really fine on this one. Okay, so right now, here, hold on, let me show you guys. So, okay, so right now, this range here, I'm make a full turn here. So this is my, here's where I usually make espresso. I can go another full turn if I wanted to. Okay, I can go even more full turn as well. So this range is extremely fine. Okay, so I'm sitting around here is I make my espresso with this range. Okay, plenty of range you can play with. So comes to range is great. Okay, and this burst, you're gonna have for a long time. All right. Okay. Yep, so you're gonna have the indicator right here as well. That you see that yellow, red sticker. Yeah. So it works amazing. Okay. So this is the grinder that if you only have one grinder, okay, just get one, right? That's the one grinder, So if I have to buy just one grinder, I think I'm gonna buy a grinder like this, just only one. Okay. If not, I'm gonna get one flat and one conical. All right. Actually, I'm gonna get couple flat birds, 98 and 64, and some other grinders. But again, only one grinder. MC5 is my top of my list. Okay, that's for sure. All right. So let's. This time I'm gonna brew coffee with the EK43. Okay. So EK43 is this one. Has a SSP version in it, 2015, the design, okay, the pre-2015. That's, someone actually bought the original 2015, the Marconi burrs for over £1,000, I think. Yeah, over $1,000 for just the birds alone, the 2015 original birds. So, so that's what SSP did. SSP, they copy the 2015 the bird design, but that's still like $500 or $600 just for the birds. So it's not cheap. Okay. So grinder is not cheap either, right? It's about close to $3,500 for the grinder. So make sure wash your paper. Okay. I'm just going to reset my, oops. Okay, another 15 gram dose. We are doing the pink bourbon this morning. We've got Mr. Rainbow joining us as well, and then Jasper, and then Titus. So this one is just the SSP, okay? 2015 birds in it. Because the SSP is, from Korea. And man, there's a lot of competition. It's happening right now. Like a few other companies in Taiwan makes birds as well, high-end birds. So all right. Talk about speed. Okay. Can't beat it. The inside has the reason why I'm not using the knocker right now because I don't want the fine. Okay. I do not want the fine. Inside has all the dust there, these fines. I don't want in my cup. Okay, that's for sure. All right, same brew, same brewing method. Start with the 40 grams to bloom it. Okay, and then I'm going to use my WDT to declump everything as well. So as you can see, it's gonna be fast brew. Okay, just way I like. I'm just gonna go up to about 120. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on. Have you ever used a booster for Orea? No, I have not. Okay. I mean, Orea V3 does really great job. So I mean, there's no there's no problem with the clogging issues. Okay. So yeah, so I'm not worried about that. And then the newer Orea has, I don't know how many attachments. What, 5 or 6 attachments, right? The reason why, okay, so here's my theory. The reason why they come up with a newer model like that is nothing wrong with the Orea V3, this model. But the Amazon copied this model, copied it. Because the Orea was like regularly like $30. Okay. But Amazon is selling for half the price, $11 right now. So Orea needs to come up with new products. Okay. I bet you that's the reason why they come up with the V4. Okay. I think Bruce has one. Yeah. So I mean, because they need it. They need to come up with newer products to stay relevant. That's for sure. I mean, that's the thing about buying from Amazon. I mean, for us, it's great. Okay. Buying from Amazon, as a buyer, the good stuff. But as a producer, inventor like Orea, it's bad news for them. So I don't know. I mean, as consumers, obviously, we want to support the company as well. But same time, I mean, unless if you have a boatload of money, we are looking for, for the best price, right? So, I mean, that's kind of like catch-22. Okay. Hold on. Jasper say, I recently learned about the possibility to switch out, okay, out burr from the grinders. Okay. Fella O. Oh yeah, Fella O. I mean, you can switch out to SSP if you wanted to. They're great. Okay. So because new Fella O, their brew burrs are fantastic, by the way. Okay. They're a lot better than Gen 1. Gen 2s are great. All right. So if I were you, I'm just stay with oat, two birds, but unless, okay, you can upgrade it. But I bet you can find some really nice, good use SSP birds nowadays. All right. Okay, hold on a second here. Okay, do you ever go to cafe notice difference between? I mean, comes to cafe. Here we go. 3 minutes and 20 seconds. 3:20. For us, right, we're gonna have a better experience, cup quality wise, home than cafe, and that's for sure. Because most of you have, have pretty nice coffee machine at home anyway, and also you trying to dial in that espresso too. And I forgot to put the lid on the top, so it's gonna be, we'll see. 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So this cup was what, over 5 minutes. Okay. Man, that coffee remind me of geisha. That's for sure. Okay, I'm just gonna heat up my glass first, because I mean, you don't want to put the coffee inside a cold cup. Okay. Okay, so this is coffee from EK43. Cheers. Wow. Obviously a lot lighter, a little sweeter as well, but man, yeah, I mean, this coffee reminds me of geisha, pink bourbon, stone fruits. I think I got arrested for at least a few more weeks. So bring out that, more tropical tasting notes. But right now, a lot of, remind me of a jasmine as well. Very tea-like. Yeah. So definitely I need to change my grind size much, much coarser. So 5-minute brew, 5.5-minute brew, 30 minutes and 20-second brew. So I mean, definitely bring out more brightness. But yeah, so this grinder is still, it's different. Give you more body to it. Okay, has a conical, has a, give you more fines. So I can taste a lot more savory from the conical birds, but overall, bring out the clarity as well. So, I mean, again, I hate to let this grinder go, but man, it's time. Okay, someone's going to enjoy that grinder more than I do. So, great cup. Okay. Do you think savory flavor is degassing issues? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's nothing to do with it, because the reason why it has a savory on these tasting notes, so the producers, produce their green beans and they're roasted over there, okay, and then depend on the roasting process. You can actually bring out those. You can actually grab it. Okay, it's a funny thing to say, but you can actually develop that savory tasting notes, or you can develop the tropical tasting note as well. Depend on your kind of like roasting style, I guess. The savory, I thought, yeah. So comes to, okay, if you grind finer setting, okay, you're gonna bring out more savory, right? In the end. Hold on a second. So this coffee has been cooled down for quite some time now, right? So now I can taste the stone fruit even more. Wow. The savory, yeah, June, you're right, because its mouthfeel has, kind of like good aftertaste. And hold on, so this cup here, EK43, not as much as mouthfeel, but again, 5.5 minute brew, which means well extracted. But so here's you can tell from good grinder versus mediocre grinder. Good grinder, I mean, after you brew your coffee, and then you leave it on the room temperature for a while, and then you drink it, which means they're room temperature, still tastes good. Okay, the grinder that is bad, not bad but mediocre grinder, you can still you are going to taste the flaws in that cup. Okay, so coffee like this, grinder like this, if you are using good coffee, it's gonna be great. Okay, if you are using the bad coffee, it's gonna be good grinder, bring out all the badness in that cup as well. So, I mean, that's why, you know, sometimes, right, the niche grinder is better for some coffee than MC5. If the cup quality, if the coffee is not that great, sometimes, the less grinder is better for that cup. Okay, let's put it that way. Because a good grinder bring out pretty much everything in that coffee as well. So highlight everything. Let's put it that way. This one definitely, hold on a second. EK43. The stone fruit means, has a stone inside, right? Which means peach, nectarine as well. And then what? Let's see here. Nectarine, peach. Which fruit has the stones in it? There's more. Okay, but that's only two things I can think of right now. More for nectarine for sure. Yeah. Not peach, because peach has a very, okay, the peach flavor is tricky one. The peach can be, we relate to like peach flavor from like Jolly Ranch, right? Okay. Or you want the very subtle, like white, soft peach as well. Hold on a second here. Hold on. White, soft peach, not nectarine. Okay, white, soft peach. Let's go back to this one here. This one from MC5. Yeah, soft peach. Yeah, because one of those white soft peach, it's not like tastes like Jolly Ranch peach. Very subtle, sweet. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, this coffee is very nice cup. If you guys are like tea like, this is it. Okay. Pink bourbon from Good Brothers Coffee. Did I say 15% off coupon code? Yeah. Hold on a second. We have a Nunes. You should get a higher end. Yeah, I thought about the level machine as well, high end. I'm looking at the ACS Vostok and also Nori, right? Nori from Italy. Okay, Antonio. I talked to him years ago, Antonio. Maybe I should reach out to him again. Maybe he can hook me up at cost. Okay, maybe I can reach out to maybe hey, can you sell me a cost for that machine? That machine looks pretty sweet, by the way. Nuri, Nurri. Okay, that is a. Yeah, I might do that. I might reach out to him. Here's the thing about the markup on espresso machine. Huge markup. Okay, I mean, if you pay $5,000 on coffee machine, the markups are huge, so they don't lose money. Okay, they make great money. So, yeah, I don't feel bad for espresso machine companies. Okay. All right, hold on a second here. Let's see here. We have, for comparison, I think it's important to adapt the recipe to the grinder, and each grinder has its own. Absolutely, right? So here's the thing about the grinder. I mean, if you spend time more and more, you are going to find kind of like sweet spot on any grinders. Okay, and whenever you look at the coffee beans, okay, so this grinder should be in between, let's say 7 and 8, okay? And you're going to start getting used to it as well. And you're trying to figure things out, if you spend enough time to it. So yeah. Dwayne say, I use the beans from the roasters. The taste coffee different when you are using Aiden or Mocha Master. Yep. I mean, because again, it's all different way of brew method, right? Aiden versus a Mocha Master is a completely different method. Aiden is all contained, okay? So you can keep all the heat as well. I bet you Mocha Master is like traditional way to brew coffee. The Aiden is somewhat different. So yeah, that's for sure. Okay, you are going to definitely tell the difference in taste. All right, I think we are done for the morning session. I'll be back later today. Okay, let's do one more session. All right. And meantime, I need to clean this grinder as well. Start pack this grinder for our friend Ozzy. And anyway, maybe we should do what, espresso later? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And this coffee here, I need to rest it for another few more weeks. It's gonna be great after that. Okay, I cannot wait to try fully rest it. So, I mean, fresh roast coffee is not the best. I mean, if your coffee just roasted, let's say last week, 7 days out, wait at least another week. Okay, minimum 2 weeks to start drinking. Ideally, a month or so. Okay, ideally a month. All right, guys. See you guys next time.